Hello, hello, my beautiful people. So today I'm so excited to be sharing with you my Martin Luther King finished painting. I started this in 2023. Yes, y'all, his birthday came, passed, and then came again in 2024. So I decided to just finish it, like I'm gonna go for it. And we're gonna talk about where it all started. So this is where we're at. This is it. I was gonna do some other things, they fine-tune it even more, and my husband was like, "No, leave it, stop it, don't do no more." So I was like, "All right." Now, from the time that I started again in 2024, I want to say this probably took me 4 hours, possibly a little bit more than that. Okay, so now I'm getting better at starting off the portrait, right? With the oval, and I'll do my lines most of the time, right? To line up the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, and to have everything more proportioned and in the right place. But then I kind of veer away from that. My husband says I don't, stick to that plan. So sometimes I'll start off with that. Sometimes I'll do things very uniquely. I'll start off with the eyes and line everything up. I'll take my pencil, or I'll draw a line from here to where the ear is, where the jawline is, to where the chin is, and then I'll work from there. In this particular drawing, like I said, he looked like Martin Luther King's cousin, and then as I look back, I realized that I had his forehead very big, big or long. Yeah, his forehead was long and his chin was long. And you'll see over time that I am making the necessary changes to get it to more resemble Martin Luther King. So I am, trying to focus on the eyes and how that looks, and then what shape does that look like? What shape does the nose look like? I used to not draw in the shadow shape, but Kyrie, my husband, has definitely shown me that that's a part of the image that you're drawing, right? Not to separate it, because I would separate it, but that actually is a part of the drawing. All the shapes that you see, all the shades that you see, and everything else. So that was key. Now, he is side profiled. I have a habit of, if it's a slight side profile, I just end up drawing the face straight, right? And that means that I just want to take more time to have my image like in front of me while I'm drawing, so that I can really see it, have it close to my sketch. And you'll see in the video, I need to have it so I can see, right? And you're supposed to really keep your eyes on the image that you're drawing and less on your sketch. You just want to do this, go back and forth, so you can really resemble, so the item can resemble what it is that you're drawing, or your drawing can resemble the item that you're drawing. So, and I actually gave myself time in drawing him last year. I like to do things as it relates to holidays and seasons sometimes, and my goal is to get on top of that, so have the things that I want to do, say, for Easter, have that before Easter comes, right? So that I'm loading those videos up. With this new year, I'm kind of now getting back at scheduling, and finally went to the gym today. I beat up the water, swim partially. Don't ask me, talk about that later. But I swim partially, and so, getting back into my mojo and consistently working out. So I've made the shift to just kind of start all over again. Now, if you were to ask me which came first, like which came first, the chicken or the egg, I'm not sure. So the first visuals that you see of me drawing, right? I don't know if that was the first visual or then this was the second. But I think the first one looked more like Martin Luther King's cousin, so then I switched it up and decided to draw it all over again. This time, you know, I'm more focused on, you know, that circle, the oval face of the shape, and other ways to do this, some other methods, but none of them really, they work. They all work. They work. I really haven't found one that works best for me. Now I'm laying down my color. The colors I use: raw sienna, burnt sienna, unbleached titanium, titanium white, Mars black, raw umber, burnt umber. I really think that's it. And so I still have my photo next to me. You may not be able to see that, but it's there. I am using that brush that I'm talking about. It doesn't suck up the water. I mean, the paint. I put a little bit of paint on the brush, and then I begin to paint in those areas. I know it's best to blend while wet, and so that's something I'm still keeping in my mind, and not to put too much paint on the brush and not blend, right? Because then I'm gonna get streaks. Unless it's a part of the design that I want, don't do it. And so I am going in like with my point brush, liner brush, right, to make the lines, like oval lines, the shape of his eye. Some people can use different style brushes and really still achieve the result, achieve fine lines, thin lines, long lines, and not have issues. I have issues. So I got to get the brush to best help me. Sometimes I think about even using a marker, like a fine marker, when I'm at that point. As you noticed before, the background was like tan, so I went over that with the white paint, and then I made it light blue, and then I went over the light blue with a dark blue. I don't know. I was thinking about doing like like in the image where he's like outside, and he's like, you know, take a picture outside where it's a grassy area. And for some reason, I just wasn't feeling it. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna leave it. So I did, and I'm glad I did. I like the blue. His face stands out against the blue. And definitely give this video a thumbs up if you're liking what you're seeing. I was gonna break this video up into 3 videos, but then it was like, no. Trying to get people to watch longer of my videos, but you know, sometimes I don't have the time to do a lot of different edits and cuts and stuff like that. A lot of times they're just straightforward. This is what I'm doing. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. And that's it. Now, when I did draw it, like I said, I can put the paper on a canvas board panel, and then I took everything off, the tape off. I am going to cut around the edges because it's not even on both sides, like here and here. And then I think I'm going to frame it.